Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday.
5 years.
I'm 5. We're 5 today. Seriously, I can't believe
I know it's.
the show is 5 years old today. That is really amazing.
It is pretty wild. And to think how without planning this began, how it just kind of simply happened, became a thing, and now here we are, 5 years.
Yep. Hello to Laura and Ravi and Bob and Liza and Baco and Monel.
Awesome.
Happy 5th to you guys too. You've all been here
Yep.
with us the whole freaking time. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Hello, Chris Doran. Yep, anniversary, 5 years. Tim and Lisa. Welcome, guys. Amazing.
So in going back through watching the video last night, I realized that we used these cups to drink out of.
With our names on them.
So we got them out just for tonight.
Oh,
We don't
this is just water, but we're drinking tonight. And we're drinking a nice bottle of wine tonight because it's our anniversary.
we are celebrating an anniversary. Yeah. Birthday, whatever you want to call it. Organizing here, kind of.
So we are going with the Lorimar Meritage.
Oh boy.
It's a very nice bottle of wine we're partaking in tonight. So it should be really fun seeing us at the end of the show.
Because we did have a little bit again on Saturday night at our private show.
We did. What a blast we had there.
We kind of could feel it, but we're not gonna stop. We're gonna go ahead and probably finish this bottle tonight, so it'll be fun. So I've got I went as I was watching the show last night. I made a list of all the songs we played, and I didn't get the first little bit, but these are all the songs that are on the because we had on that first show we started up and then we got cut off and we started again. So these are the songs from the starting again part.
Yep.
So we just
right. Hello to Tracy Mack, the Gigantsons.
what?
Terry,
Oh.
Gigantsons. Terry and Len and Tex and Larry are all with us. Mike and Andrea Lindsay, hello.
I'm glad
Terry
they didn't-
Shank,
I'm
woohoo.
glad they didn't call it the Gigantic Johnsons.
I think that's a missed opportunity right there. I think you might need to be the Gigantic Johnsons. That's great. I know, isn't it crazy to think how much the world just stopped?
Yeah.
Just stopped.
Oh, and by the way, look over my shoulder. Look at the. Can you see the rest of this backdrop?
Yeah, yeah.
It's really bad.
I still can't quite see the door.
I'll
but
do a picture when we're done. I'll
Yeah,
do a picture.
yeah. Hello, Jean Duffel, John and Laurie Prue.
All right.
Awesome. Kathy and Tony, hello. Ed and Colleen, Patty McCoy, Mary Leon,
Heck yeah.
Tracy Taylor. Hi, guys. So good to see everybody. Thank y'all for being here for 5 years, and thank you for being back here tonight.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Okay, now I want to smell it and taste it.
Okay.
Ah,
Lorimar.
CMF. Cheers, my family.
Oh gosh.
That is really lovely.
My mouth just exploded
Right?
with goodness.
Yep. I mean,
Let's do this a little bit more. I can't just.
hi, Dylan and Diana Marie. And did I miss anybody in there? Mark Wilson, hello to you and Barbara. Yep, guys, 5
It is.
years.
It's kind of hard to believe. On the one hand, you think about all the things we've done since then. Obviously, it's been 5 years. But on the other hand, it just doesn't seem like that long ago. It's cool. And the plan is, at this point at least, to try 2 brand new songs tonight.
Okay, and one we tried 2 weeks ago. we're going to do again.
Which one? Oh, this one.
Taking us back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it. We did it right after we wrote it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot
We
that.
did it once. We're going to try it again. I know, right? We were all squished on the Love Scene. Whiskey and Wine didn't exist. We sang 2 songs from Whiskey and Wine. I don't think much else was finished.
So this is interesting. I noticed this. We sang Hangover, but we had not gone into the studio, and it was the studio where you decided you were going to whistle.
It was.
So
it was.
So you sang it
No whistle.
without the whistle, because there wasn't a whistle on the record yet, because there wasn't a record yet.
Right? Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. Hello, Noelani and Bruce, if he's with you. And they have gone public. They got married a couple weeks ago. So congratulations to them. We didn't want to say anything until we knew they had gone public online.
Right.
So that is awesome. Hey, Ravi's already sent me a joke.
Oh, good.
Sheryl Crow and Russell Crowe walk into a bar. The bartender immediately calls 911. I'd like to report an attempted murder. I like that.
That's really good.
I like that. Hello, Greg Mazer. Hello to you and Beth. We haven't seen you guys in a while. Glad you're here. Sandy Flathers. Love that you posted a picture of me and you in our St. Patrick's get-ups on the cruise a couple years ago. Glenn and Kelly Atwell. Glenn, hope
Right.
you are healing well
Yeah.
and feeling good.
And welcome to us tonight. Thank you.
So Chip just walked in, and it is his birthday. So happy birthday to William. We'll actually say your name, and at some point he would like us to sing happy birthday to him.
And we will.
Yes. And hello, Joe Kennedy. Good to see you.
All right.
Yay. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully. I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Bring down the thunder, Lord, bring down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, make a good day for me. You've been the king since the dawn of time. I'm asking for Make a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. And Lord, I hope this day is good.
Nice.
Yay.
We're off to a good start.
Yes, let's see. Blaine and 2L, they have joined us. They've been having some technical difficulties.
Oh, gosh.
They're here.
Welcome.
Ginger Fish, hello. Jeff and Maria Flick, and maybe Victoria, hello to all of you guys.
Ginger posted a picture. Apparently, she bought one of the masks that 2L made with my logo on it.
Uh-huh.
She posted that she had that, and she posted a picture like
Nice.
from back then.
From the flashback.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's awesome. And it's one of those things where when I talk about this to people that maybe haven't seen it, and when I explain that there are still people here like Ginger
That we haven't actually
that
met.
we haven't actually met yet.
Yeah.
And yet
love
I would
that.
say that she's one of our great friends.
Absolutely.
And yet we've never actually been in the same
But
place.
when we do,
It's going to be awesome.
it's going to be pretty epic. Speaking of that, who signed up for Boba Fest? It's all out there now.
Yes.
And who's going to Ireland with us? Looking at this. The houses don't really look like that in Ireland, but wouldn't that be cool?
There's some that look similar.
There are. Love it.
If this was thatch instead of
Right.
mushrooms, it would be just like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure if I understand the question. Which came first, the Tall Paul Virtual Family? Hold on, I lost it. Clubhouse or the backdrop? The Clubhouse came. You pretty much got the Clubhouse going, the Virtual Family going, pretty quickly.
Yeah, but we started within a couple weeks. We started putting different things behind us.
Yeah.
Not like this.
We didn't have really
but
nice backdrops.
And we couldn't go anywhere, so we just had whatever we used. We quite literally used a futon cover one night.
Mm-hmm.
We used the blanket. In fact, we brought out one of the blanket you made. The very first show, you showed that
The pink one?
one that you made. You showed a little bit of that, and we used the blanket that my mom made. I think we used that one.
Yeah, and we had like 3 or 4 backdrops from. Well, one had been your closet curtain in Knoxville
Right.
at some point.
Right,
and
right.
A couple that you actually used.
So we
for
had
backdrops.
a form of a backdrop after a couple of shows, and then it was Greg Cox that asked us to do a private show, and that private show turned into the Virtual Family, because
There you go.
the private show was you had to be invited to that room on Facebook, which is now the Virtual Family Room. We didn't call it that at first.
Right.
It was called something like, a virtual party featuring Paul and Christy or something,
Yeah.
And then at some point we started calling ourselves Family. So we decided to call that page, we renamed it the Virtual Family.
Yeah.
And so then after that, I created that graphic, and then did the one with you holding the bottle of wine, that cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah. A bottle a day keeps the sober away.
Yeah. And that was all because we had, as one of those rock and roll bands said, too much time on our hands.
Right. Hello, Betsy Lovelace.
Hi.
Glad you're with us. Hello to Fred, whether he's with you or not. Send him our hellos.
Yeah.
Oh, the Virtual Family came way before. This is a brand new backdrop. This is a brand new backdrop.
Oh yeah, this is the first time.
We've only had this a few weeks.
Yeah. We bought 5, and I think we've shown 3 of them now, 3 or 4 of them.
Well, I think I just answered that question then. All right. Okay.
Well, my hands are shaking.
my knees are weak. This whole world keeps on turning fast beneath my feet. So I best keep my balance, or I'll be hanging by this thread. Can't afford no distractions for what lies up ahead. And I walk a high wire, keep steady and don't look down. I walk a high wire. So you ask how I do it. First I take a deep breath, put it all on the line. When I take that first step, from there you got to keep going. There's no turning back. There's no net below you. Try not to think about that. And I walk a high wire, keep steady and don't look down. I walk a high wire. And I know the winds are gonna change. That's not gonna bother me. I keep my head held straight and my eyes out in front of me. I walk a high wire, keep steady and don't look down. I walk a high, I walk a high wire, keep steady and don't look down. I walk a high wire.
So we're going to kind of follow the set list from that first show-ish. I've got them here in case we want it. And I also wrote it out, and we both signed it. So we're going to give this away somehow. I'm not sure. If anybody's interested, let us know.
It could be a raffle at Global Fest.
Baco, you decide. Just put the onus on Baco.
Right?
Since he's going to be in charge of the raffle items, let's make that a raffle item.
Right.
Okay, done. Never mind.
So hey,
You can't have it. Well, hey,
when I tell you, honey, I'll be 5 minutes, you should assume that that's 5 minutes, like at the end of like in the fourth quarter, and both teams still have all of their timeouts left. It's that kind of 5 minutes. And if you assume that, then it'll be fine. You'll never be stressed out again.
wow.
I'm actually not like that. I'm actually, like, if I say 5 minutes, it's usually like 3, and I'm going, where are you?
Yeah, and somebody probably had to explain to her what 5 minutes in a game with all the time.
Oh, no, I know what that means, because I used to sit at the ballgame staring at the clock going, please don't stop, please don't stop. Oh, it stopped.
Timeouts. Darn it.
Ah,
That's true.
yep.
And one of the most exciting games I've ever attended personally. She was just watching the clock.
Okay, so in the 5 years we've been doing this, have you ever broken a string on a show?
Ooh.
That's a really good question. I don't recall, but if you did, you would probably have had another guitar handy.
Yeah, I don't recall ever doing that.
I don't either.
Who asked? That's a good question.
Chris Doran.
Good question. And you know, there was a period at which that I broke a lot of strings, but I don't. Two things happened. I changed my brand of strings, and I have broken very few strings with this brand. And usually it's because I've waited too long to change them. But there was a point at which I played really, really hard. My right hand was aggressive on the guitar. And I've learned to adjust the volume so that I get the same volume without having to play without that same energy with my right hand. That being said, there are some songs that need that extra, so I'll turn the volume down and play a little harder. But I don't do that for the whole show like I used to, and that's hard on strings. And this brand, the Kurt Mangan strings that I use exclusively now are superb
They're
strings.
fabulous.
If you guys are curious about them, it's Kurt Mangan, MANGANCURT, Kurt Mangan, and I've got my own set of my own like each string has a gauge, so I got to decide which gauges I want each string to be. So you can actually contact Kurt directly and say you want the tall Paul set of strings, and you'll get the same ones I use.
And it'll say Tall Paul on it.
And it'll say tall Paul on it.
And hello, Patty Geis, and hello, Roy and Michael Austin. And yes, these are definitely magic mushrooms behind us.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So we have these. We had to have some trees cut down. They were dying, and they were close to the house, and
Right.
it was getting scary. Telling you, really glad they were gone before these high winds we've had in the last week. But now there's stumps. We had them leave stumps, and we're gonna make little gnome houses out of our stumps. Our friend Tim and Cindy Carter, they did that at their house because they had one right up by their porch.
Yep.
It had to be cut down, and we saw it, and I was like, oh, I must do that.
Yeah.
So
So we've got one out front and one out back.
yep.
That we're gonna put a little roof
I
on
mean,
them.
when I say we're gonna do that, it's probably gonna be a year or so, but we're gonna do it. Actually, I've got the wood stuff.
We should
'cause
probably build the roofs
We
soon.
should do it. Yeah.
Anyway, that's one of the plans. We'll use this. We'll use this one, and Tim and Cindy's already done one as inspiration.
Inspiration. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback to more nights almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after sometimes you picture me and I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Tara Smith.
Hi, Tara.
She's stuck on the phone with a client, but she's joined us on mute. It's okay. I sound amazing, even though all you can see is my lips move. It's the best you've ever heard me, Tara. Oh, when did Bacoing become official? That's a
gosh.
good. Oh, and he did a little Kurt Mangan. He Bacoed Kurt Mangan.
Oh, good.
He said he's Bacoing while drunk. So.
That's always more fun.
Okay, Kathy says Kathy and Tony think that you did break a string once. It wouldn't surprise me if it happened once.
Yeah. Probably on one of the outside or back on the back porch shows, right? I tried to make those shows when we played on our back porch or outside. I tried to make those more like being in a club, like being in a bar or something. I used a PA for some of those, and if I was more likely to play louder, play harder on one of those shows than I would at a show like this. Like, especially now that I've got a little speaker here so that I can loop and everything. I've got to keep the speaker volume really low to not overpower vocals. So this all part of the process of just learning how to do this.
And Patty, while he might change guitars in the middle of the show, he would never decide to just change his strings. If he didn't change his strings before a show, he's going to play them until they break.
Yeah.
So that, she was like, did he break one or just decide to change one? He wouldn't have just changed the guitar string.
Yeah, and if you break a string, you know, I've got a set of single strings. I've got spare strings of the ones that are most likely to be changed, and I'll replace that string out of that group of one of a kind strings, because when you put a new string on, it sounds different than the ones that have been broken in and played.
Yeah.
So that one string will be different tonally, sonically. So once I've got a new string on the guitar, I'll finish that show, and I'll replace all the strings with new strings.
The PVs have joined us from their local hood pub called the Silverado.
Nice. Welcome.
Hey,
Hey.
I had a really bad day today. While I was driving, I hit a turkey, and it flew over my car and landed on the car behind me, and it was a cop car, and he pulled me over and gave me a ticket for flipping in the bird. That's great, Robbie. Okay, one more string question. Do you know who made the guitar string bracelets that were sold at the Bluebird? I believe it. It was the Randall brothers' father.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Mr. Randall.
Yeah, Mr. Randall.
Yeah.
I bet I still have his card somewhere. Now that whether or not he's still making them, I don't know. But that.
So there was a duo that played downtown when I was playing at the beer cellar down on Second Avenue. There were some guys that played at Wild Horse and down there, and we became really good. We were already friends, but we became really good friends. If I got done early, I would go sit in with them at Wild Horse. If they got done early, they'd come up to the beer cellar and sit in with me, and it was really a fun time, other than people shooting at each other in the parking lot.
Oh, that came a little later.
Really fun. And their dad began by just using their guitar strings, and then started collecting them from other musicians.
Yeah.
And we gave him some, and then he started getting
I've got a couple.
celebrity guitar strings. So it became a really cool thing for him.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty positive that's who did the ones at the Bluebird. Now that being said, there's a professional company now that reaches out. You know, like you can buy James Taylor guitar string bracelets.
Yeah. And there's a company that does it all nonprofit too. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's the same one.
Well, and you know, like James Taylor will announce that he just gave a batch of strings to this person, this company, and they'll sell them, and part of the proceeds go to charity.
Yeah.
That's his deal.
I love that.
Sure, you can have my strings and sell them, but it has to go to a good cause. Kind of like Jimmy Buffett would do. You know, everything has to have a reason. You can't just. He doesn't want people just making money off of him, you know, being famous.
Another question.
Okay.
Yes, we did a live show from Sharon Price's garden, and we did a live show from their house in Cashers, North Carolina.
Yep.
So we did 2 different Price homes, But yes, and yes, guitar strings are like headlights. If you change one, you should change them all. Baco, my Cal jokes were funny from day one. How dare you even question that? He wants to know how many shows it took before I thought they were funny. No, immediately. They were always funny. I don't know what's wrong with you. Oh, Patty answered. She answered that before I did. She's always thought they were funny. Good job, Patty.
At least
Yeah,
one.
everybody was answering before I even saw it. Oh yeah, Tracy Mack got hers from Where Your Music. That's the one I was thinking of. It's all for charity. It's very cool. Okay.
So of course this backdrop, and it's St. Patrick's Day yesterday and all that reminds us of Ireland and our friends and our family and our wedding day. And Bruce and Noelani celebrated their new wedding, and one of the things they did was go to see Mark Cohn. I'm not sure where it was, but it was a great show. And he said some people were leaving, and he said they regret it because for the encore they brought out Jackson Brown. But this is a Mark Cohn song. It's very special to us.
Baby, I've been searching like everybody else. Can't say nothing different about myself. Sometimes I'm an angel, sometimes cruel. When it comes to love, I'm just another fool. I'm gonna climb the mountains, I'm gonna swim the sea. There ain't no act of God, girl, keep you safe from me. My arms are reaching out across this canyon. I'm asking you to be my true companion. True companion. True companion. So don't you dare try to walk away. I've got my heart set on our wedding day. I've got this vision of a girl in white. Made my decision that it's you, alright. When I take your hands, I'll feel my heart set sail. With my trembling fingers, I'll lift up your veil. Then I'll take you home. And with wild abandon, make love to you just like a true companion. True companion. True companion. So when the years have done irreparable harm, I can see us walking slowly arm in arm, just like the couple on the corner do. Girl, I will always be in love with you. When I look in your eyes, I'll feel my heart set sail. With my trembling fingers, I'll lift up your veil. I'll take you home. And with wild abandon, make love to you just like a true companion. True companion. True companion. When the years have done irreparable harm, I can see us walking slowly arm in arm, just like that couple on the corner do. Girl, I will always be in love with you. When I take your hand, still see that spark till the shadows fall, till the room grows dark. When I leave this earth, I'll be with our Father standing. I'll be out there waiting
It's weird. My brain is thinking so many things while I'm playing that song that it's easy for me to get sidetracked.
Yeah. So, how long ago was it that he got us the lyrics to that,
Yeah,
written out by Mark Cohn,
Yeah.
and we just framed them and hung them up?
Yeah. For one of our anniversaries
Yeah.
a few years ago, I got him to, he was offering this as a service. And I reached out and said, look, this was our wedding song. It's funny, he replied, he said, this song was never a hit, but it's probably been played more than in weddings than any other song I've written. And I thought that was pretty cool that he said
Yes.
that. And I've mentioned this before, he publicly announced that he has Parkinson's. And it's early stages, but there's going to be a time when he's not going to be able to play. So if you are curious and want to go see him, which I highly recommend,
Yes.
please, if
Do
he's
it.
coming to see you, go to your neighborhood, go see him, because great show. Bruce will tell you, you can tell he's thinner and kind of, slower moving, but he said the voice, piano playing, it's right there.
Awesome.
Yeah. And they ended the show with Jackson Browne, and they did Crazy Love by Van Morrison,
Nice.
which is great because that's a song I recorded and I love that song.
Awesome. Bree has joined us. Hello, Bree. Bill Steyer. He is in Pennsylvania. Hello,
Right.
Bill. Charlotte Skinner. Hello, Mother Hen.
Awesome. Great. Glad you're here.
Awesome.
Glad all you guys are here. This is
And David Gibson has joined us.
Mr.
Hola.
Gibson. Yeah, man. I started to call you today, David, and realized that I had too much to do, and you probably do too. I want to make sure that address thing worked yesterday, and get started on the website sometime soon. So let's talk for the next couple days.
Baco says, "Yeah, that's a great song. There's an album called Voodoo Doll that's pretty darn good too."
That's on the list down there.
Is it on there? You think we're gonna get all those songs in?
No,
Okay.
because we talk more now than we did then.
Right? It was new. It was new. We just were like, sing. Shut up and
we
sing.
talked quite a bit. I mean, I was watching it thinking, you were already telling jokes,
Right?
and it's like the format hasn't changed. We've gotten hopefully a little better at it. The backdrops have gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
The lights have gotten better. I think we've got the sound a little bit better. It didn't sound bad though, that first one. Just to be playing the Larrabee, the acoustic guitar.
Right?
I was impressed that we came out of the chute, batting,
Not too bad.
batting pretty high.
Nice. Hello, Kevin Karstens, and Tom Doherty's here as well. Very nice. CMF. This wine is
I know.
lovely. Yeah, we're not making a glass we're not making 4 ounces last over an hour this week.
Nope.
But I am still pretty darn proud that we managed to do that last week. That was something.
And it's funny, we talked about it all weekend. We talked about how we made it
Yeah, there's a lot more conversation happening now because the family knows each other. What you looking for?
I don't have the second kicker. I don't know if I brought it up or not. Had the guitars downstairs. We were
Want me to
writing.
Go look for it.
We were writing.
Want me to go see if I can find it?
Yeah, I'll do one if you don't mind. It should be on my desk.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were writing, and I had this guitar downstairs, and then I put it in the office so that I could work on the new songs.
Yeah, I don't see it. I'll go get it.
They say time goes by so fast. Time, she's too slow for me. I didn't take time to stop and see how you started to set me free. And all I remember is the snowy New Year's Day and all those promises you made. I saw your pretty face. Now you've gone away. Gone away. I remember when we held each other. Under that Colorado sky, we lay down below. When you said goodbye, I can still see those tears in your eyes. As I left you under that Colorado sky. Sometimes I see your face once again. Sometimes I hear your voice in the wind. Sometimes I believe still loving you's a sin. I guess we'll never know until love begins. Love begins. I remember when we held each other. Under that Colorado sky, we lay down below. When you said goodbye, I can still see those tears in your eyes. As I left you under that Colorado sky. I remember when we held each other. Under that Colorado sky, you lay down below. When you said goodbye, I can still see those tears in your eyes. As I left you under that Colorado sky. Glad you got it for the ending.
Well, and guess who popped in just in time
Who?
for that song?
Todd?
Vicky Sams.
Oh, Vicky.
Nice. Yeah, happy St. Patty's week.
Yes.
We didn't really celebrate last night, but
We knew we were going to
we
today.
are today. Right? How are you doing on mine?
I flopped it the last time.
Oh.
I flopped it. That's Irish for finish mine off.
Mm-hmm. As a little girl, I came down to the water with a little stone in my hand. We would shiver and sing. We knew everything. As a little girl, I came down. In a little while, I got steeped in authority. Heaven only knows what went wrong. There is nothing so cruel as to bury that jewel. When it was mine all along, I'm gonna find you. Hey, you're shining, I can see you. Hey, you're smiling, that's enough. I'm holding on to you like a diamond in the rough. Like a diamond in the rough. Every now and then I can see that I am getting somewhere. Where I have to go is so deep, and I was angry can see you. You're smiling, that's enough. I'm holding on to you like a diamond in the rough. Like a diamond in the rough. Like a diamond in the rough. Snakes in the grass, up on the gas.
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 In my dreams I go down by the water with a little girl in my arms, and we shiver and sing. We know everything, everything. In my dreams I go down.
I go down,
I go
I go down.
Hey, you're shining, I can't see you. Hey, you're smiling, that's enough. I am holding on to you like a diamond in the rough. Like a diamond in the rough. Like a diamond in the rough. Snakes in the grass, up on the gas.
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 Woo!
Yes. Thanks for getting this for me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Hello, Katie Brummett. Okay. Tony, I want to hear about your St. Joseph's Day story.
Like St. Joe's, like here.
No, like
Oh.
St. Joseph's Day, I guess.
Oh.
Is, tomorrow is St. Joseph's Day.
So we live behind St. Joseph's Church and School.
We do.
Um,
I'm sure there's more than one, but we live behind the one in
we,
Madison.
we live behind the one here in Nashville.
Yeah. Patty, no, this is not Heather's guitar strap. So our friend Owen gave Heather a guitar strap like this.
She
And-
she had forgotten her strap,
Right.
and so we were in there in Ireland for the whole tour, and we'd done without a strap, or I guess we'd done without a strap, or maybe she'd left it. I don't know. She didn't have a strap for her guitar, so Owen gave her one to use, and then he ended up saying just keep it.
Yeah.
So we found one that matched it.
Yeah.
Same company and the same design. And so on the blue guitar, so she uses hers on her blue guitar, but I've got a blue and white strap on my guitar that I had made for that guitar. Like on the brown electric guitar that I use, I've got a brown and white guitar strap made by the same company. I've also got a black and white one that I had made for this guitar. The company's called Couch Guitar Straps, and it's cool. They recycle material that was used for like
Antique car leather or
Seat
seat belts. They do
yeah,
some really
they
cool
find
stuff.
some really cool material to make their straps out of, and I love that concept. Again, it's sort of recycling, like she said, saving the world one guitar strap at a time.
Right?
But I really wanted to get this Irish kind of Celtic flavored guitar strap, and Heather and I have matching straps.
Matching guitars.
Now we got matching guitars, but at least I put mine on a different guitar because I don't want it to look exactly alike. Although mine's all beat to hell and hers is pristine. So
Right?
mine's 15 years old, hers is 2.
Right. Todd Shoemate has joined us. Hello, neighbor. Good to see you.
Nice.
Okay, I don't know. There's a lot going on. Okay, since you have done, would you, dag nab you,
Dag nab who?
stupid computer.
Oh, okay.
We've done over 250 shows sitting down. Is the struggle real to do shows standing up? It's harder to do them sitting down.
Yeah, it is.
This is a challenge for us to.
So we've gotten obviously gotten used to it.
Yeah.
But like,
We prefer standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I've got to play much quieter here.
Yeah.
so twofold. One, it's not as loud, so it blends better. Probably more than twofold, actually.
Good.
I've got to play quieter. So now I've got the speaker, but every note. So I have to play. I have to play more precise here.
Yeah.
It's like when I've got a PA and it's loud and blaring. It's
Loud.
like I know
Loud.
I know how to get the sounds I want at that volume. I had to learn how to get the notes that I wanted with this little bitty speaker and this guitar plugged in, and still not drown out no microphone.
Yeah.
And again, our thought process on this was we didn't want a microphone between us and you. You know, we want it to feel like you're sitting with us in a room.
Yeah.
Now I've got this little speaker, but I don't want to have a microphone too. So I had to learn how to keep this at a low volume and be able to sing over that. So it took a little bit of learning curve.
Yeah.
And I play guitar.
I mean, I had to learn to sing. There was that.
I had to play guitar differently for these shows. And it's fun because it's given me a level of precision that I didn't worry about playing softly. I could do that playing loud, but now I can do it playing softly too. So it's kind of fun.
So first of all, it was Terry Gigante that asked about the guitar strap. My apologies, Terry. And Baco has Baco'd couch
Oh yeah, they're
guitar
awesome.
straps.
And they've got a lot of.
They actually have like some purses and stuff too.
They do purses, wallets, camera straps,
I've
guitar
come really
straps.
close to buying one of the purses out of the like old seat leather because it's like the vintage colors and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I've got a mint seafoam green solid strap that I've used once or twice, made by Couch, but it was an old seatbelt.
Yep.
But how they got a green
Right.
seatbelt? Who put that in a car? But somebody did.
Bruce Boba wants to go road bowling.
Road bowling.
Uh-oh. Paul Peavy says a guy just fell off his bar stool there. He's okay, so we can carry on, but
Bruce, are you guys going to Ireland? Because if you're going with us, maybe we could figure out a road bowling extravaganza when you're there.
okay.
Because you know the Irish love you road bowling
Oh yeah.
because you're better than most Americans at it.
So a ukulele strap is different than a guitar strap? Because Kathy's asking, do they make a ukulele strap? I don't, like, how is that different?
Usually, mandolin, ukulele, usually they use leather strips
Little thinner. Oh, yeah,
or,
yeah, yeah.
or thinner things like this.
Okay, okay.
But that being said, I've seen a lot of people play ukulele. I think Dennis McCaughy's got a regular strap on his
On
ukulele.
his ukulele.
So of course the buttons are probably the same. The part that attaches the strap to the guitar are probably the same size. But like most traditionally bluegrass mandolin players use a leather strap, just a strip of leather string, or a thin.
Yeah.
But I bet this would work.
So Patty wants to know if road bowling involves the potato gun. No, but guess what I got? Okay, so this is small world things happening here. So Paul goes on Facebook and he sees that a friend of his that he hasn't seen in years,
Decades. Yeah.
is selling a kayak. And I have wanted a kayak for 5 years.
Yeah.
And
After- During the floods,
yep, we lost the canoe.
the same year that we started doing this, we had a flood earlier that year. 2020. 2010.
2010, 10 years before.
We had tornadoes in 2020.
Yeah, we did. We had
Okay.
some tornadoes.
We had a canoe, and it was made out of plastic, and it was the blue canoe of song.
It's a choice.
lyrics. Yeah.
Yep.
And it was heavy, got waterlogged.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a canoe. And ever since then she's wanted a kayak.
So he sees that this guy has a kayak at a great price. So he reaches out, and he lives 10 minutes from here. So we go to get it, and the guy's like, I was at a baseball game yesterday talking to Kathy Truitt. We've talked about Brent a lot. Brent produced a lot of our albums. He's the mandolin player for Steel Drivers. Kathy was at the ball game. Her son had played at the high school for years.
Yeah.
So for
As a
whatever reason, yeah, he was a pitcher. He still is a pitcher, but now he's in college. But Kathy went to the game at the high school, and they get to talking, and Paul comes up, and then the next day Paul calls the guy to go get the kayak. He's like, what a tiny world, and what a weird little thing to happen after decades of not seeing each other. So I have a new kayak.
Yeah.
I have a kayak came with a paddle, and I've got a life jacket coming in a few days.
Yep.
And as soon as it's warm enough, I'm going to get out on the lake, and I'm going to try out in a kayak.
And Bruce, I'll get the potato gun out just for you.
Because that was the other part, is I'm going to let him shoot potato. We're going to put targets on the kayak. Let's see who can get.
In my early days of Nashville, so Mike Geiger is the guy's name. So Mike had a duo partner, a guy named Woody, and Mike and Woody, they were doing a lot of the same style of music that I was doing, and you know, all tall, flowing hair guys at the time with goatees. We were very, very similar in attitude, and we were great friends, and we played shows together, and they kind of took the songwriter route, and I kept playing live more than just doing songwriter events. So we kind of lost touch, but we stayed, you know, like I'd see him on Facebook, and he'd see me on Facebook, and we'd wave at each other on social media. But it was so funny that he had talked about me with Kathy, and then the next
day
day
before.
I called and we bought his kayak.
Bruce says he's still in therapy over the potato gun.
If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Well, the night's forlorn, and the morning's born, and the morning shines with lights of love. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Baby's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Who would ill agree? She's a sight to see. She's a treasure for poor fine. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for to ease your pain. Towns.
April Campbell has joined us. Very nice.
Well,
Jennifer Deadman and hopefully Steve. Hi, guys.
Nice.
Good to see y'all. They're here.
Yes, yes. And if we haven't said it since you've been online, happy anniversary, happy birthday, whatever this is.
Oh, crap. We didn't sing happy birthday to William.
Oh.
Here we go. Hopefully he's still here. Hopefully it's done.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear William
Chip.
Chip. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. We can't sing the other part yet.
Teenager. Laura's got 2 teenagers now.
Oh, dang. So,
There's going to be an award here for you someday.
yes, we have a gurgulator on the bottle.
Yeah.
And Terry says the sound of wine pouring has been a constant over the 5 years. I know you've missed it for the last, like, what was that, 3 weeks we
To
did?
quote Mike Birbiglia, I know.
I know. I can't believe we went that many days. Mark Wilson is working on a song. The bourbon didn't kill me, but sure gave it a try.
Nice.
And Terry wants to know if you take your bracelets off to sleep. No. He occasionally takes them off to clean them, and then it's like his arm won't stay down.
So
And
there's
then he puts them on, and his arm is like that.
3. You can see the ones that hang down the furthest. There's 3 that I can take off without too much trouble. So sometimes during the week I'll take off these 3, but there's 4 that stay on all the time.
We really are working on a new CD, I promise.
Let's play a song we know.
Okay. That sounds like a great idea. Bottle of whiskey, a bottle of wine, bottle of anything that'll alter my mind. I don't wanna remember, I don't wanna forget, just wanna numb my mind for a little bit. So a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of wine, one more round, one more time. I remember when we first met, 3 years gone, and I can't forget the quiet moments and those crazy nights, the way it felt when I held you tight. Where did we go wrong? When did it change? When did our love go and fade away? I've never loved like I love you. I never gave all of me till I found you. Now I have nothing left inside. So fill me up with wasted time and a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of wine, a bottle of anything that'll alter my mind. I don't wanna remember, I don't wanna forget, I just wanna numb my mind for a little bit. So a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of wine, one more round, one more time.
So it's interesting. Again, I watched the show last night. It's funny how I stopped, like the transition between verses and choruses and stuff.
Uh-huh.
There were things that I did before we recorded it that were different. Like as the band played them in the studio,
Yeah.
the transitions changed.
Interesting.
And so I adapted to the new transitions. And I listened to the record and I was like, oh, that's right, I used to do that there.
Every time that I think about you, I wonder what your day was like. What did you do? All the things that I wish can't come true until I get myself a lot closer to you. You are my days in the sunshine. You are my walks in the rain. You are the love that I looked for. I won't be lonely again. Telephone make it seem like you're near, but it doesn't feel like it feels when you're near. Things are never quite what they appear, 'cause a couple days still feel like a year. You are my days in the sunshine. You are my walks in the rain. You are the love that I looked for. I won't be lonely again. All my dreams about how it goes, but it's me with you and you always with me. I know the right and I hope you'll see that once we're together we'll never be lonely. You are my days in the sunshine, and you are my walks in the rain. You are the love that I searched for. I won't be lonely again, no. I won't be lonely again.
Good night to the people that were going good night.
Oh.
Good night to the people that were going good night. Yeah.
Let's have some more wine, honey.
CMF! We haven't even finished the bottle. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Cheap dates right now. Yep. Hello, John Miner. Aw. He says, happy anniversary of the start of something great in the midst of something terrible. Very well said.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so funny. We didn't know. When we did this first show, we had no idea how long it was going to last. We had no idea. I mean,
We were just trying to keep our sanity.
yep. And we knew that we weren't going to get to see you guys for at least a little while.
Right.
And we had this opportunity. You know, Facebook had this thing that nobody was using yet,
Right.
or not very much. And suddenly, 0 to 60
Yeah.
in a couple days. And I remember that everybody was trying to figure it out. You know, Sonny Jim and us and John Frenzy.
Yeah.
There's like,
Who crap. One of the Marks did a show right before us.
who did?
Mark Mulligan.
Oh, Mark Mulligan, yeah.
Yep. Mark
And
Mulligan.
in fact, we would even he would mess with me like, "What time you guys starting?"
Yeah.
We're gonna start at 7 Central, and yeah, it was really an interesting time.
Lindley like played from her tub and her roof and her laundry room. Yeah. She
I
had
found-
some fun with it.
I found a video of her. So she's watching our show, and somebody requested Werewolves of London, and she's at home, and the camera's here, and you can see us on the screen and whatever she was drumming on,
Uh-huh.
and she sent us a video
I
of
remember
her
that.
drumming along with hysterical. And again, we had no idea, but here we are 5 years later, happy and even tighter knit group of people than we ever have been.
Yeah.
And how cool is that?
It's a family.
Yep.
We're a family now. I maybe got a little drunk last night, a few martinis and a little red wine. To his chagrin, I woke up feeling great. He thinks I'll never learn if there's nothing at stake. Well, you know what's happened before. Just wanted to becomes 3 and more. Next thing you know, I'm on the bathroom floor. Paul's got a pee, but I'm blocking the door. He likes to end this drinking tour. He thinks I deserve a hangover. Praying to the porcelain bowl. Making promises of selling my soul. A headache at the very least. Or I'll be doing it again next week. And if I always wake up feeling fine, start alone with a bottle of wine. And now I'm dancing on the bar again. Everyone here is my new best friend. My skirt is short. Whoops! I just flashed those men. Who knows how this night will end? Oh Lord, I'm swerving side to side. Bartender didn't cut me off in time. Now it's up to Paul and Peggy Sue to get me home before I'm black and blue. He likes to end this drinking tour. He thinks I deserve a hangover. Praying to the porcelain bowl. Making promises, selling my soul. A headache at the very least. Or I'll be doing it again next week. And if I always wake up feeling fine, start alone with a bottle of wine. Wine, rum, and chocolate martinis. It's all fun and games when I start drinking. Then the F-bomb starts flying around. You better get me home before I'm on the ground. He liked to end this drinking tour. He thinks I deserve a hangover. Praying to the porcelain bowl. Making promises to sell my soul. A headache at the very least. Or I'll be doing it again next week. And if I almost said if ya, but yeah,
That's
yeah.
2 in a row.
Woo!
2 superb whistles in a row.
You whistled Saturday great.
I did,
You whistled
I
great
did.
just then.
It was.
You're onto something.
I am. It's, oh, no, I'm not, because I think it's drinking less wine. I'm not onto that.
If that's what it takes, any excuse.
So, aw, nice. Right? We've raised a lot of money as a family through Boba Fest
Yes.
and such things. Yeah, yeah, Eric still does a new song at least a week.
Yep.
He's amazing. Like, he can remember lyrics. I'm like, you saw us tonight. We're both like, how does this go? And like, dude is just, he is focused and in, and he can do it. He can write a song and sing it that day. I can't.
Yeah, obviously, neither one of us can.
Nope. Nope.
I can play it. I can't play it and sing it though.
See you now.
Man, we haven't drunk a bottle of wine
In over a month.
over a month.
Look at us now.
Acting like it's no big deal.
So
When
ginger,
inside we're happy as can be.
right? Gingerfish says a little wine to wet your whistle. The problem is wine actually dries me out.
Yeah.
Like, I really realized that being sober for a month, how much wine dries me out. But I don't care. I don't drink my wine. I don't drink my wine.
Every time I think about you, get a little crazy, don't know what to do. Try to stay calm, try to stay cool. You know what I'm going through. You know what I'm going through. When I think about you. You smile that smile, talk that talk, waking me and turn around and walk that walk. I start to sweat, I start to shake. Only so much I can take. Only so much I can take. When I think about you. I never figured out how you made me wanna stay, made me wanna laugh, made me wanna play. I never understand, but there's nothing I can say, nothing else I can do, nothing else that I can do. Except think about you.
Oh,
You. I try to think about the girls that I knew. All that I could think about is think about you. I might as well face it, I know that it's true. Only one thing I can do. Only one thing I can do. That's think about you. Think about you, baby. About you. Think about you. You. You.
me?
You.
Dude, look at us. It's 20 till 9. Hey,
Hey.
I called the incontinence hotline the other day.
Oh no.
They told me to hold. wasn't very helpful. Hi, Loretta Hammock. How are you and Les? It's good to see you. Bruce says, back in style, please, because he is. Because I am. That's what he said.
Because he be.
Because he be.
I used to be a has-been, a passion of the past. I was wearing kind of thin, but I guess I was built to last. She left this year's model, called me up at once, tell me she was through with all of these young punks. I'm back in style. She thinks I'm cool again. Back in style. Showing me off to all her friends. I just have to smile. Now that I'm her latest trend. Well, it may be only for a while. Oh, I'm back in style. Yeah. I had been put out of the pasture. I would live my usefulness. She would move past her. She told me goodbye with a kiss. I never thought I'd see the day she would return. Shows there's always a new trick for an old dog to learn. I'm back in style. She thinks I'm cool again. Back in style. Shows me off to all her friends. I just have to smile. Now that I'm her latest trend. Well, it may be only for a while. Oh, I'm back in style. Yeah. I'm back in style. She thinks I'm cool again. I'm back in style. Showing me off to all her friends. I just have to smile. Now that I'm her latest trend. Well, it may be only for a while. Oh, I'm back in style. Back in style. Well, it may be only for a while. Oh, I'm back in style.
Yes.
Nothing. Oh. Things just went crazy.
Crazy. Is this the end of the bottle?
No.
Okay.
No.
Curious.
Okay. Hey,
Hey.
so the other day, we went shopping. I'm adapting.
Okay.
I'm not doing it very well, but I'm trying to adapt. We went shopping.
Yes.
And we decided to grab a bite to eat
Mm.
after we had been shopping. We're sitting there, and Paul sees this teenager. Teenager's hair was all spiked, different colors. It was red, green, blue, and orange. Paul just kept staring at the teenager. And finally, the teenager had had enough and turned around and looked at Paul and said, "What's the matter, old man? Never done anything wild in your life?" And he said, "Actually, I got stoned once and screwed a peacock, and I was just wondering if you were my child." I did not know that joke was coming, just so you know.
Never heard it before. Although, no.
Oh. My fan tapped. Deep in my heart, I know you're always thinking of me. Deep in my soul, I know we'll never be apart. It's in the way you look at me and the way you make me feel. Makes me know I'll never be alone. Even though we've done our share of wrongs, I believe that time will show how right we are. Every time I touch you, I hear music from above. Now I know the meaning of true love. Deep in my heart, I know you're always thinking of me. Deep in my soul, I know we'll never be apart. It's in the way you look at me and the way you make me feel. Makes me know I'll never be alone. I can see the love within your eyes. I can feel your passion moving over me. If you could only hear my heart calling out your name, you would know that I feel the same. Deep in my heart, I know you're always thinking of me. Deep in my soul, I know we'll never be apart. It's in the way you look at me and the way you make me feel. Makes me know I'll never be alone. I know I could never love again without you always in my heart. I knew that we would always be together there, right from the start. Deep in my heart, I know you're always thinking of me. And deep in my soul, I know we'll never be apart. It's in the way you look at me and the way you make me feel. Makes me know I'll never be alone. Deep in my heart, I know you're always thinking of me. And deep in my soul, I know we'll never be apart. It's in the way you look at me and the way you make me feel. Makes me know I'll never be alone. And now I know the meaning of true love.
Awesome. That's good, babe.
Thanks, babe.
That's a old song. I wrote that 1997, 98,
I think early
Somewhere there.
98, late 97, early 98.
somewhere there.
Aww. Mark Wilson says, I do remember that guy at Rainbow Key with the sultry peacock eyes, always making eyes at you. Hi, Kimberly Long.
I Kim.
CMF.
See, man.
CMF. We're lightweights. Dude, 10 minutes.
I'm flopping it.
It's going to take me 2.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
each night staring at the ceiling. I never sleep, burning candles in the dark, poking pins in my broken heart. You must have a voodoo doll of me. You must have a deal with the devil himself. Well, you told me that you love me, but you left me lonely. Someone else, only a soul that's compromised, without a blink until the lies. You must have a deal with the devil himself. Yeah, I know what goes around comes around. I know that in time I'll be okay. Yes, I know. Hanging on just pulls me down. Can't let go. You won't let me let go. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no. Yeah, I know what goes around comes around. I know that in time I'll be okay. Yes, I know. Hanging on just pulls me down. Can't let go. You won't let me let go. Oh no, no. You must have a voodoo doll of me. I lie awake each night staring at the ceiling. I never sleep, burning candles in the dark, poking pins in my broken heart. You must have a voodoo doll of me. You must have a voodoo doll of me. Darling, you must have a voodoo doll of me. You must have a voodoo doll of me. Of me. Of me.
Nice.
Voodoo doll.
Voodoo doll.
You up to that?
Sure.
Sure.
Uh-huh. All right, two more. Me one, then us one. Me one, then us one.
Oh. So then we should change that to something we can both see.
But yeah. Well, I mean, no, it could be me then you. We don't have to do a we. We could do a we later.
You getting ready to joke?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I am beauty, and I am grace. I am not just another pretty face. I'm an actress, and I am real. Sheer perfection, teetering on stiletto heels. I am bold, I am and a whisper by the fire, a negligee, a long white train. Somebody's everything, and the one that got away, a little black dress, and that song you can't forget. I am a woman. I'm a coffee in the morning, break down without warning. I'm a best friend and a mother to the world. I am strong, I am a fighter, a sister, a survivor. But you know, most times I'm still that little girl. I am a princess, a drama queen, a romance paperback, and a diary full of dreams. I'm a warm heart with cold feet. I'm a Mona Lisa smile, and the tears you'll never see. I am a promise, I am a prayer. I am faith and I am hope. I'm this pink ribbon that I wear. And I am brave, no matter what you take away. I am a woman. I have all of you.
Well, the sun is surely sinking down, and the moon is slowly rising. This whole world must still be spinning around, and I still love you. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love songs, I can't sing the blues anymore, but I can sing this song. You can sing this song when I'm gone. Won't be long before another day. We're gonna have a good time. No one's gonna take that time away. You can't stay as long as you like, so close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. 'Cause I don't know no love songs, I can't sing the blues anymore. Oh, but I can sing this song. You can sing this song when I'm gone. Let's do one more.
5 years, guys. 5 years.
is funny. She looks down her nose at money and gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey, never gonna let her go.
Well, he ain't been late in a month of Sundays. I called him once and he was sniffing my undies. Ain't that smart, but he gets me done. Drinks tequila like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey, never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're big door prize. We're gonna spite the noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
She thinks her cow jokes are funny. Convict movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor if she shaves her legs. Takes my liquor, keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
Well, he's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo and a tied-on junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes, he's howling at the moon. He's my baby, I don't mean me. Never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're big door prize. We're gonna spite the nose right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. Happy anniversary, everybody, because it wouldn't be our anniversary if it wasn't for you guys. It's our.
You know,
It's the family-versary.
anniversary. 5 years ago, yesterday, technically, we had no idea what we were doing. And you guys allowed us to learn to do this a little better. And on good nights and bad nights, on emotional highs and emotional lows, you guys were with us. Boble Fest was born because of these Tuesday night shows, and we're going to do another one of those this year. Our lives have changed immeasurably because of doing these shows, and it's because you guys joined us every week, and we can't thank you enough. And the smiles and the family, the friendships that have been created and solidified and grown over these past 5 years have been incredible. I tell people this is the most extraordinary accomplishment of us as musicians. It's this. Not the albums, not the concerts. It's this. Having these people, having y'all join us every Tuesday night and create this community and this friendship and this love. We don't judge, we don't comment. Everything is just
About love.
we can't thank you enough for being here, for continuing to support us and each other. You know, during this whole 5 years, if somebody in our audience, in our crowd needed help, everybody pitched in and helped. When somebody was celebrating, we all celebrated with you. If somebody was hurting, we hurt right along with you. We got each other through a lot of stuff, and we're still going strong. I hope we're saying this in 5 more years. But as of right now, this is the coolest thing ever. So thank you guys so much. And I'm not sure how she's gonna follow this with a joke.
Yeah, I can't even find one. Like, I'm over here scrolling and trying to listen to you, and
But seriously, this is the coolest thing. And thank you guys for creating it with us and for sustaining it with us. And I like all the adjectives and adverbs that have come out of this. You know, like we've made shenanigans a thing. You know, and the care and the love that we have for each other. It's just it supersedes everything else. And thank you's not enough. That's all I got. So happy anniversary, birthday, whatever, however you look at this. 5 years in and going strong. Thank you so much. We've got private shows this weekend, but we'll see you guys back here next Tuesday.
hey,
Hey,
last night, Paul said, "What was that noise?" I said, "My shirt fell." He said, "It sounded a lot louder than that." I was like, "Well, I was in it." Big hugs, much love. We'll see you guys next
we love
week.
you guys.
Happy anniversary.
See you, man.
CMF.